Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Eloise Tompkins and I'm a money coach and psychologist, and I'm going to be talking you through the money anxiety cycle that you might be very well familiar with. So as I am talking you through the money anxiety cycle, I want you to be having a think about how this might show up for you in your life, in your business, because I'm going to use an example here, but I want you to be thinking about examples as they relate to your own life. So what happens is we start when we have a situation that occurs. Situations are happening every single day, every single moment of the day. I'm not talking about something huge that has to happen, but for the purpose of the money anxiety cycle, a situation that often comes up for people is getting an unexpected bill in their letter box, or more commonly in our inbox. We sit down at our computer and we have our focus and we're thinking, okay, I'm gonna get X, Y, and Z done today. And then we go to our email, and as we sit down, we open up our emails, and then in big bold writing, there's an invoice that we'd forgotten about, we weren't expecting, and all of a sudden, we have this anxiety that kicks in, this sense of, oh, I wasn't expecting that, crap. You might feel that knot in the pit of your stomach. You might feel your throat tightening. You might feel this sense of like your body just clenching and getting really tight. You might find your heart start racing or your palms get sweaty. And with that anxiety, we have those physical symptoms. Sometimes we're not always attuned to. And then sometimes we also have thoughts that come with it as well. And it might be, gosh, I never have enough money. There's always bills. Why does this always happen when I'm not expecting it? I don't have the cash set aside for that. I wasn't thinking about that bill. I'd forgotten about it. Why did they have to email me this today? I was just about to get into my work for the day, and now this has ruined my mood. All of that comes in the initial anxiety moment. Then what we do is we think, okay, how do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of the anxiety? Because we don't like it. It doesn't feel good. We don't want to sit with that. So we think, okay, what am I going to do to get rid of the sweaty palms, the racing heart, and the feeling in my gut that I really don't like? And so we hide the bill. We move it into a different folder, or we don't even open it. We just leave it sitting in our inbox and we tell ourselves that we'll come back to it later. Then, once we've avoided it, or we've procrastinated, or we've left it alone for a little bit, we get this sweet, sweet relief of, oh, great, I don't have to think about that right now. Amazing. I'm just going to keep going on with my work. But that short-term relief that you have experienced by avoiding that bill gets compounded with more and more anxiety, because what happens is you know that that bill is there and you might avoid it for a week, but those thoughts are going to pop into your head like, crap, that bill is still sitting in my inbox and I haven't looked at it. That's okay. I'm still not going to look at it. I'm just going to leave it there. But you're waiting for the reminder email to come. And then you might get the reminder email. That increases your anxiety again. Because what happens is that short relief doesn't actually solve the problem. The avoidance doesn't solve the problem, because the problem isn't the anxiety in and of itself. It's that we can't sit with it, that we find it too overwhelming. So the thing is with this money anxiety cycle is that it's just that. It is a cycle. And you can see here, it doesn't go away. It just keeps going around and around and around. And you might notice that in your own examples. And again, I want you to have a think about some of your own examples, because we can do this with anything, right? The situation could be that you have to get on a sales call. And every time you have to get on a sales call, you might start to feel that, like feel nauseous in your stomach and be like, oh, these just make me feel really sick. I'm not going to get the client. They're going to say no. They're going to tell me that it's too expensive. And to avoid feeling the anxiety, you might lower your rates in the sales call, or you might offer a discount, or you might talk more than you mean to, because you're trying to avoid that anxiety that you're feeling up here. which gives you that short relief because you're like, oh, thank God they said yes. But fuck, I'm still not charging what I want to be charging. I'm still not making the money that I want to be making. And that leaves you feeling anxious and maybe a bit resentful because you have offered something to the client that you didn't want to do. And this cycle goes round and around and around and around. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Ellie, that's great. How do I actually stop this cycle? Come back for next week. So make sure that you hit subscribe to my channel and I will explain what to do and how you can actually stop this money cycle from continuing to play out in your life and in your business so that you can actually make more money and feel really good about it without having to deal with all of that money anxiety that's going on. So remember to hit subscribe and I'll see you for my next video next week. Bye.